Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review series videos I would do for a little while. I go over there, try out food and drink items. Eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. Boy, oh boy, do I hope that these things work, because I could certainly use them right now. But we'll get into that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means that I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. That is, yeah, definitely the case today. I got off work, needed some supplies, so I decided to hit up Target. And, I figured look around, see if there were some things, aside from the stuff that I just needed, see if there was anything worth grabbing and trying out. And originally, I was going to grab, it's some plant-based Hershey's chocolate. And I was going to grab some of that and do a comparison review against, the real deal stuff. But ultimately, I don't know, I was like, maybe I'll get to this one eventually. But I was moving around the candy aisle, and they had this big old display, and they're like, stuff! And I was like, bleh. So, what did I find, folks? What are we doing here? Oh my god, it's these! They're from a company called Tandy. These are stress heads. Apparently, they help reduce stress. They are gummies powered by GABA. They're a dietary supplement. Enlarged to show detail, perfectly sour fruit fades. Ha! Let's get a thing for the thing, I guess. Ha 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 ha. So yeah, man, sure. Reach for these gummies for a next level fix of flavor and wellness, benefits that keep you vibing. The magic behind the fast acting works within 30 to 60 minutes. Sweetened with prebiotic fiber from chicory root, natural flavors, colors from fruits and vegetables. So yeah, they're kind of doing like a quasi 9 grams of sugar, though, and then 9 grams of added sugar, so it's 18%. Okay. It's gluten-free, no red dye number 3, and no titanium dioxide. Sure, why not, man? So yeah, they're like trying to be like a healthy thing, and then, they have ones that are more like dietary oriented, ones that are ones for energy, so like they're trying to kind of do stuff. Alright. I figured, who can't, I'm sorry, I don't think I know anybody in my life who couldn't, do to reduce some stress, so figure what the hell. And then apparently there's lime, lemon, orange, strawberry, and raspberry. That's all the flavors. Let's see if I actually get one of each. I forget what it was, but I reviewed something a while back, and like, flat out, I was like, 2 of the flavors just didn't come in the thing. This one appears to be lime. It does not look like its counterpart. It's a much nicer color of green than this one, but very chewy gummies. Not in a bad way, though. Actually, that's a really nice lime flavor. Like, it has like a, I don't just have like a, fairly strong lime flavor. It has like some actual oomph to it. Has a little bit of a citrus bite. That was really nice. Typically as a kid, I always gravitated towards like whatever the green candy was, if like there was like an assortment of them. Just because I like green as a color. And yeah, it serves to be true in this case too. I really like that. That was actually nice. It definitely was sweetened, for sure. Chicory root or whatever. It definitely, you could tell that sugar was there. Then when you got a red one, apparently this is strawberry. Took a little bit to get there, but once I really broke into it, that strawberry flavor comes through nicely. Yeah. It's like an identifiable strawberry flavor. Doesn't taste overly artificial or anything like that. No weird aftertaste. And it manages to be both sweet and have a little bit of bite from the strawberry. Strawberry's really good too. So far, we are 2 for 2. Let's do some orange. Squishy. I will say they are definitely very like sticky and squishy on the inside. So, orange. This one is more immediate. The exterior almost has a little bit of like an orange rind kind of flavor. It's less like an immediate sweet hit, and it's more kind of just a fruity, sort of zesty kind of orange flavor. And then when you get into it, that's when it takes on more of the orange. But it is interesting because it's not just sweet. There's elements of like an acidic kind of citrus aspect and almost a little bit of like a semi-bitterness. You know, again, there's kind of like that orange rind kind of aspect to it. That was really nice too. I am surprised at not only how nice these are, but like the level of complexity, you know, that are going into these flavors. So now we just need lemon and raspberry. Lemon and raspberry. Come on. Let's see. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Lame. No, seriously? Well, I was going to try all the flavors for you, but I cannot. That's literally all I got. I got orange, I got lime, and I got the strawberry. I have no lime, or I have no lemon and no raspberry. Lame. I mean, I understand that like these things just run through like a random processing machine and stuff, but like, come on, folks. One of them I could have let slide. Like, okay, let's say I didn't get the raspberry. Alright, fine, I get the raspberry. But two of them, I didn't get 2 of them. That's so lame. Alright, well, that is what that is. I mean, alright, well, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get them again? Would I recommend them? And then there's a third question. Do I think that this will actually help with stress and all that stuff? I'm going to go with maybe, sort of, and For me personally, I like these. They're nice. I like that there's a level of complexity to them. They're not just sweet for the sake of being sweet. I like the implementation of them. However, I didn't get to try all of them. You know, and like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to mystery pack this bullshit, you know, like they're, you know, I'm freaking 15 years old with fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, I played a little Yu-Gi-Oh, a little bit. Mostly I just collected the cards because I thought they were badass looking, so. But, yeah, man, you know, like I said, again, I get it, there's like random processing, but like, come on, folks, there's ways to make this happen, you know. I'm not saying it has to be evenly distributed, but you should at least get one of each. So I think for me personally, maybe on occasion, you know, like I'd be, at the very least, I'd like to try their other, like, their other variants that they have. Again, you know, like the energy ones and what have you, and, you know, that kind of deal. If I'm recommending them, again, it's like, I'm not going to give a full recommendation because I didn't get to two of the flavors, but what am I recommending them to you on? The flavor, the potential benefits, what are we going off of? The flavors are nice, and like genuinely, I think some of like the nicer gummies I've had in a while. I'm not gonna say they're the best ever, but I like what they're doing. So if we're going strictly off of taste, sure, give them a go. At the very least, they're worth trying. Then there's the potential benefits aspect. Now, obviously, I'm not going to sit here for 30 minutes to an hour to see whether or not, you know, this stuff comes up on my video. I guess if nothing else, perhaps when I post this video, if something does happen or if something doesn't happen, I'll add it into the description box, you know, that kind of deal. And that ties into the whole third thing. Do I think that this is going to have any, like, real benefits? Maybe. I know for me personally, I have found in the past with, like, you know, like drinks and other snacks and stuff that claim to have, like, you know, like relaxation aspects to them and stuff, I've never really found they do much to mellow me out. And, like, maybe that's just because, like, I'm not a super high stress person by nature, you know, so maybe it just I don't know. But like I said, it'll be interesting to see. If nothing else, I will go over there. I'll report back. And I'll probably even add it in my community section as a comment, or as a post. Maybe there'll be something to it. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly all flavors in the bag-tastic rest of your life. Fair? Fair. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, here's what I want you to go out and do. If you do go over there and try some of these, or any of the other Tandy variants, let me know your experience. Did you get all the flavors in the bag? I mean, and if you do try them, for whatever benefits they might potentially offer, what was your personal, effect? Was it something that actually you felt an impact, or was it something that, you personally were like, eh? So, I'd be interested to hear about it. If nothing else, I am happy that my beard is starting to come back in a little bit. I had to get it trimmed because I was the best man at a wedding, and it was all trimmed, and I was like, no! And it's starting to get a little bit bushy. A little bit. I miss my full, bushy, scraggly beard. Anyway, bye.